Before we dive into the hidden language of attraction and female psychology, I want to ask you something important. If you are tired of guessing, if you are tired of mixed signals, and if you are tired of wondering whether she actually likes you or is just being polite, then this channel was made for you. Here, we don't deal in fantasies or wishful thinking. We break down real human behavior, how attraction actually works, how women really communicate interest, and how men can finally stop being confused. So before we go any further, take 1 second to subscribe and like this video, because every video here is designed to give you an unfair advantage in dating, the kind that most men never learn. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever been lying awake at night, replaying conversations in your head, thinking, does she like me? Or am I just imagining it? That doubt eats at your confidence. It keeps you stuck, and it wastes your time. But today, that ends. Because in this video, I'm going to show you how to read her interest clearly, confidently, and without guessing, like a man who understands female psychology. Let's begin. Most men believe attraction should be obvious. They expect a woman to say things like, I like you, or I'm interested in you. But that's not how female attraction works. Women don't communicate interest logically. They communicate it emotionally and behaviorally. This is why so many men get stuck confused. They listen to her words while ignoring her actions. From a psychological and evolutionary perspective, women are wired to protect themselves emotionally. Being too direct exposes them to rejection, embarrassment, or loss of control. So instead of risking that, her brain uses signals. She shows interest through posture, eye contact, tone of voice, proximity, and subtle physical movements. To most men, this looks like nothing. But to a man who understands psychology, it's everything. Once you learn to read these signals, you stop guessing, you stop chasing, and you finally see what's actually happening beneath the surface. Now let's break down the first powerful sign that reveals when she feels safe and attracted to you. When a woman tilts her head, moves her hair to the side, or exposes her neck while talking to you, most men think nothing of it. But in behavioral psychology, this is one of the strongest attraction signals. The neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of the human body. It contains the airway and major blood vessels. Instinctively, we only expose it when we feel safe. So when a woman shows you her neck, her nervous system is quietly saying, I feel comfortable with you. I don't feel threatened by you. This is not something she decides to do. It happens automatically when her brain relaxes around you. You'll often see it when she laughs, when she listens closely to you, or when she's feeling emotionally warm in your presence. If you notice her head tilting toward you while she talks, that's not random. It's her body leaning into connection. When a woman is attracted to you but doesn't want to make it obvious, she does something very specific. She looks at you, then quickly looks away when you notice. These are not random glances. They are small emotional check-ins. Her brain is tracking you. Your presence matters to her. But direct eye contact feels too revealing, so she steals quick looks instead. Psychologically, this happens because attraction increases emotional risk. Looking at you directly would expose her interest. So she watches you from the corner of her eye, from across the room, or when she thinks you're not paying attention. If you catch her doing this more than once, that is not coincidence. It is curiosity mixed with attraction, quietly trying not to be discovered. When a woman is attracted to you, her body starts reacting even before she realizes it. One of the clearest signs is what happens with her lips. If she moistens her lips, lightly bites them, or touches them while talking to you, her nervous system is activated. Attraction releases dopamine and adrenaline. This slightly dries the mouth and increases physical sensitivity. So her brain sends a signal to her lips without her being aware of it. There's another layer to this. The mouth is one of the most intimate areas of the face. By drawing attention to it, her body is subtly increasing sexual awareness between you. If this happens while she's making eye contact with you, it's one of the strongest signs that physical attraction is present. When a woman doesn't care about a man, she feels relaxed and neutral around him. But when she does care, her body behaves differently. You may notice her fidgeting, stumbling over words, laughing too much, or seeming slightly tense around you. That's not awkwardness. That's emotional investment. Her nervous system is reacting because your opinion of her matters. In some women, this nervousness even shows up as being a little cold, sarcastic, or guarded. That's not rejection. That's protection. If she only acts this way around you and not around other men, it means you trigger feelings she hasn't decided how to handle yet. And when someone makes a woman nervous, it's usually because they matter. A woman's body will always tell you the truth, even when her words don't. When she is interested in you, her body opens toward you. Her shoulders face you. Her chest points toward you. Her arms stay relaxed instead of crossed. Most importantly, her feet point in your direction. The brain controls the feet less than any other part of the body, which makes them incredibly honest. If her feet and torso are aimed at you while you're talking, it means her attention is fully on you. If her body turns away, closes up, or points toward an exit, her interest is low. Her body is either inviting you in or quietly creating distance. And that difference is everything. One of the clearest signs a woman likes you is her memory. If she remembers small things you said weeks ago, like your favorite food, a song you love, or even the name of your first pet, that is huge. This is not accidental. Her brain is scanning and storing information about you because you matter to her. People don't invest mental energy in those they aren't interested in. When she brings up these details naturally in conversation, it shows she's mentally and emotionally invested. She's trying to understand you on a deeper level without even realizing it. This selective memory is a subtle but powerful indicator that she's not just being polite, she's genuinely interested. Physical proximity is one of the most reliable signs of interest. If she consistently sits next to you, stands closer than usual, or finds ways to enter your personal space, it's not random. Humans instinctively manage distance based on comfort and attraction. When a woman reduces space, her subconscious is testing closeness and intimacy. She wants to feel your energy, see how you respond to her presence, and create a subtle connection without saying a word. Pay attention in social settings. Does she move closer in groups? Does she choose to be near you at work, school, or parties? These small moves are her way of signaling, I want to be near you. I'm curious about you. I feel safe with you. Women often avoid direct statements of attraction. Instead, they use indirect compliments to show admiration without exposing their feelings. For example, she might praise your sense of humor, your work ethic, your style, or intelligence. She's not saying, I'm attracted to you outright, but her words carry the same meaning. This allows her to express interest safely while protecting her emotions. If you notice her consistently acknowledging your qualities or accomplishments, it's a subtle way of saying, I notice you, I admire you, you matter to me. These masked compliments are powerful signals. They show emotional investment and attraction without her having to be vulnerable. Pay attention to how she behaves around others. If she often tries to get your attention in social settings, that's a strong sign of interest. For example, she tells a joke and immediately looks to see if you're laughing. She brings up topics she knows you care about. She subtly extends conversations when you're around. This isn't just about being social. It's a way for her to signal, I want to matter to you. I want to be noticed by you. Women do this instinctively because emotional connection and attention are a form of reward in human interaction. If she consistently tries to engage you in the midst of a crowd, it's her way of creating a bridge to your attention and your heart without directly saying it. Every woman wants to look her best, but pay attention when she makes extra effort only when you're around. This could be dressing more stylishly than usual, wearing more makeup, choosing a hairstyle that highlights her features. These actions are not random. They send a silent message. I want you to notice me. Your opinion matters to me. From an evolutionary and psychological perspective, humans instinctively display traits that attract potential partners. When a woman adjusts her appearance in your presence, she is signaling interest and attraction. The effort is subtle, but the message is clear. She cares about how you perceive her, and she wants to make an impression.